In a cat-to-cat introduction, there's a pretty well-known process to introduce them. And it usually goes along the lines of you isolate all the cats into separate areas and then slowly introduce the cats to each other. While this is probably ideal to give all your cats the time to adjust, however, those of us that are living in one-room apartments or similar types of homes, that is frankly not possible. Bonjour everyone, it's me Tian, and today it's finally time to show you guys step by step of how I introduce all of my kittens and cats in one room without doing the whole slow, traditional isolation, gradual introduction process. By now, all of my cats are very, very fond of each other. They're very good friends. They eat together, they play together, and at the end of the day, they sleep together as well. And I believe that's the key concept that every cat owner need to understand to have good, healthy inter-cat relationships is that everything that's fun and rewarding has to be done together. So let's dive into it right now. So you have a new cat or kitten coming. Before even starting the introduction process, I have written an extensive article on how to make the introduction process a lot easier in the description below. So if you read that to make sure to see if the new kitten or cat is a good fit for your home and your current resident cats. And then you can continue with these steps in this video. Another thing is that before anything takes place, we need to make sure that the new cat has everything that they need to have a smooth and easy transition into their new home. So on the screen right now, I'll put on this checklist and go through it and make sure that everything is in order before we go on with step 1. Now the first step is litter box placement. Now this is a very important step because this determines the zone in which the new cat is going to be released in. So it's recommended that the new cat's litter box is placed as far away from the resident cat's litter box as possible. I should mention that it's okay for resident cats to use this litter box, but make sure that it's in a spot where no cats can be ambushed and they have a good line of sight of whatever it is that might be approaching them while they use the litter box. Step 2 is to release the new kitten or cat. Put the cat carrier in the space or zone that you designated as their home base. The carrier they arrive in acts as their separate room or safe spot. Just unzip or open the carrier so that they're allowed to leave, but don't force them out. Just allow them their own time to leave the carrier and explore their new home or apartment of their own accord. Now this might take 15 minutes, this might take a couple of hours. If you think that they're in the carrier for too long, you can try to speed this up by having some toys around to tempt them or maybe a couple of snacks around the carrier. Never, however, put snacks or food inside the carrier. We want to have snacks to be the reward whenever a new milestone is reached, in this case coming out of the carrier. So if they do come out, you can feed them a couple
The fuck was that?
However, they might or might not eat it because they're still
What the fuck was that, dude?
adjusting to the carrier. Their own carrier they arrive. Step 2 is to release the ambushed cat's litter box. Cat's litter box is placed as far away from the resident cat's litter box as possible. I should mention that it's okay for resident cats to use this litter box, but make sure that it's in a spot where no cats can be ambushed and they have a good line of sight of whatever it is that might be approaching them while they use the litter box. Step 2 is to release the new kitten or cat. Put the cat carrier in the space or zone that you designated as their home base. The carrier they arrive in acts as their separate room or safe space.
Dude, I pretty sure I heard something. But I can't tell what it is. Yeah, mine is just the basic. Like very standard brown and black. Yeah, let me go see. Oh, I think I know what it was. Oh, bro, I don't hang out on like online spaces anymore. It's just drama. Wait, what? Where is everyone? We're starting in like 5 minutes.
Spot, just unzip or open.
But yeah, I don't know, like.
These are floppy sledgehammers. Essentially, these guys are trying to break this wall using a bunch of chisels, and they have an assembly line of sledgehammers. This is an anti-fatigue.
I fucking, my new cat doesn't mind being a new cat, but, my old cat doesn't like the new cat. Not yet, at least. He does not like it.
Chuckers, I need. Stop, Chuck. Oh my god.
What should I call my, what should I call my cat, though? I haven't decided on a name yet. I don't want to keep the old name. The old name is just Pan, which I don't like.
Hello.
Heyo.
So I want a new name. He's a cuddly little fellow. His brother's name is Stitch, and I kind of like Stitch more than Pan. That's the reference. Be right back, 2 seconds. It's Pan, like in Peter Pan.
Hello, boys.
Good evening.
We're just missing T-Rex. He should be here soon.
My current cat's name is Elvira. Yo, Psycho, what up, my homie, my dude?
Yo, yo.
Did you finish your computer, Moya?
No, I'm playing on my laptop.
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding, bro. I posted pictures, yeah.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Elmira.
How is it going,
Elvira.
Boxen?
All good?
Oh no, is Windy gonna play cat?
Oh, Cindy is joining. Oi, oi, oi.
No, it's
I'm scared about
Elvira.
Valitria, but the rest is fine.
That's my current cat.
I've been
Elvira.
preparing for the entire day yesterday.
For healing gear?
And not only that, but like also the macro and shit to pump, you know, like
Oh, yeah.
everything has to be perfect.
That's what I'd like to hear.
Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Good evening. Oh no, we have two Dans today.
Huh? Who's the other Dan?
I don't know. We have Naked Dan and Dan the American man.
Greetings, traveler.
In what language? What? Oh yeah, let me.
We
Get
should
rid
probably
of
kill the
this.
patrol here.
Yeah, we will. Don't worry.
Okay.
Are you German?
Hallå?
Oh.
Mijn naam is Kliks en ik has been gebanned off Twitch.
Who?
What, are you an owl?
Nice joke.
Yeah, Devil's not getting any breaks today.
Happens.
What do you think of my computer?
Looks nice.
I can build you one if you pay me.
No, thank you.
You sure?
Mhm.
Ah. Unlucky.
Until this one breaks, I don't need a new one.
I can break it for you if you want.
To be fair, it's already kind of fucked, but you know, sometimes it's just blue screen, but
Really?
happened. Yeah,
That's no bueno, mi amigo.
I know. It's been happening for like a year.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I would freak out. I would go full autismo until I figure out what was wrong.
Well, it's not software. It's like, you know, the hardware is something wrong. Yeah.
How do you know that?
Yeah, how'd you know that?
I checked all the software shit. I don't know.
Did you reinstall your computer on a new SSD?
Yes. I did it at the start when it was happening. But I think
Alright.
it's just a GPU that's fucked.
How do you fuck a GPU though?
You Why
I
not?
don't know.
Does it run at like 90 degrees?
Maybe I like hit my feet a few times, you know, against PC. And
Dude, I actually broke my monitor's AC adapter that way because I'm like my foot is full of like ADHD and I just broke it.
Sometimes my foot just spazzes and goes against the case, you know.
Come on, boys, let's go click.
Yeah, I need a summon.
Yeah, I don't see you writing 1, 2, 3.
I wrote 1, 2, 3 ICC.
Yeah, but
just
that was a long time ago.
Oh, like
one thing I need to know for Sindragosa, I assume I have to DI a Holy Pala if he gets chained? Or...
Yes and no. Maybe a Holy Bala, maybe someone else. It depends on who asks for it. If AMTR doesn't need it at phase 2, then he will tell you to do someone else.
Alright.
AMTR, you here? He's not on call yet.
Guys, I'll have you know, after 10-man speed world record, I'm kind of big. Thank you.
Based.
And who asked?
Whoa.
Wow.
I just want to let you guys know
very
that
toxic.
Everyone was thinking the same.
Guys, let's click. Let's summon everybody. Let's clear comms as well, so we can get this going.
48 something.
We're only missing Xerox.
Yeah, I need 1 more minute.
Alright.
Or maybe
As
2.
long as you're on disk, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh shit, we don't have håller på att svett today.
Lex, you good?
Yeah. I'm
Ah,
just putting together.
that's
I'm not ready
sad.
for summon yet. Or are you not doing speech?
Yeah, we're doing the speech. Thames, when you're here, we can do the skeleton before we do the speech once it gets here. Let's just get it over with.
Speech? Be right back, take a nap quick.
What the fuck, man? That's so nice.
Yeah, but this time I wrote all the assignments in the Excel sheet for bosses, and I posted a screenshot for all the script that we're gonna do in Trash. So please, I assume everybody know what they're doing. This time I did the special thing for Kergera because every time I put him in Fistergut in a position, he never stands there. He always stands in Maria's spot. So this time I switched him with Maria. So hopefully, hopefully he actually go to the spot he stands on every fucking single time.
Yo, evening.
Wendy and Tim's, if you guys open your eyes and open the fucking assignment sheets, the first thing you can see is who's getting. Yeah, because I got 2 questions already about it.
I'm not gonna lie, I skipped it, so.
Yeah.
Wait, we have an Excel sheet?
No, it's in OnlyFans.
Ah.
All right, the thing coming, Tim's, could you please pull it?
Yep.
Let's kill it.
Where's Holy Palasve?
By the way, Sani and AMTR, are you on call yet or still not here? He's here. Since this is the first time you guys playing with 2 buildings only, some guys will need the 10-minute buffs that you have to keep up. So when you fix Holy Ballybauer, make sure you fix that as well.
The 2 Pala puzzle.
Yeah. So let's go through everything. First of all, if you can open the full breakdown, the one that I posted pictures of, you will see how we're doing Trash. I highlighted the name of the players. I'm gonna go through it real quick just to make sure everybody knows what they're doing. By the time we kill the first boss, AMTR will be doing the bubble bowl, nothing to talk about. Tim's will be tanking the ads. Tim's, this is the first time you're tanking for me, so please be vigilant. We don't want to wait between bosses as much as we could, but make sure that everybody is able to zone in so you don't leave anybody behind. Other than that, you're gonna do the bulls. You're gonna verbally count down, like you're gonna go pulling in 3, 2, 1, and go. After we do the Lady Death Whisper trash, we're gonna do Lady Death Whisper. We're gonna Lust Opener. We're gonna phase her, and remember what I will be attacking the ads. So I want MDs and tricks to be on Tim's and the opener, but like try to help Weta with the ads. Don't grief. We have 6 mages. I want to see some counter spells on the curse. Like let's help Anvan and let's help Vasco by making them be curseless. After we kill Lady Death Whisper, the assignment says Tims will be rocket put into the second back, Weta will be doing the first back. The guys that doing the ship will be Snurk, Vasco, Mana Slave, and Kimura. Vasco, you're one of the gunners, so remember that. Rage will go with them. AMTR, you're gonna go with them with the AM Crusader, so they get there faster. And AMTR, you can start the ship. Talk to the boss immediately, okay? Okay. Going to Sorfang. Nothing much to discuss. After Sorfang, Mana Slave will activate the upper spire. We're gonna go to the Frostwing. Whether you're gonna probably be the guy in the front since you have a feral dash. You're gonna get there, you're gonna pull the first 2 backs, and you're gonna drag them to the second Frost Spider. Tims, you will do the last back and the Warlords and drag them to the second Frost Spider. The whole raid will be DBSing the first Frost Spider, kill it quickly. I want Tims and Zal, make sure you open your eyes for the Huntress. If there's a Huntress next to the first Frost Spider, when it's dead, just grab it to the second one if you could. If it's at the back, leave it. If it's towards us, leave it. I mean, grab it. If it's up the stairs, you can leave it there till later on. All DBSs except the warriors and the mages will be on the trash. The mages, you can use your mirror there and spam living bomb, but try to use fire blast on the frost spiders and help counterspelling. I've assigned Tilter and Dan, Beaver and Thompson on counterspelling, but there's 2 more mages that they can use counterspells whenever needed. After we do this gauntlet, we're gonna have to go respec all ferals.
Hey, we're not. Are we kicking the shadow bolts on the Deathbringers or only the banish and the summon?
The banish and summon should be done by warrior, but like at the same time, if the cast is about to go through, you interrupt it.
So just
you should do everything, not only the banish and thing. Okay.
Got it.
For Dreamwalker, we're gonna have. I'm gonna talk about bosses after I finish this, so we can go through faster. After Velithria, we're gonna have to go. We're gonna have to do the gauntlet. The first mage that gets there will do the ice block. Only 1 mage needs to do it, but all the mages should start heading there. Shiny, you will go back to Ret and you're gonna equip your TBC boots. Be ready by the time we are on the 3rd wave of spiders to be at the gate to Bubble Bowl. Okay, Shiny? Let me DM you something. Okay. After that, we're gonna do the second wave. Try to get them to the middle if you have aggro on them while they're running in. And then for the 3rd wave, if you can look at this Picasso painting, you will see that last time, group 1 and 3 were fucking griefing by not being on the X marker. The X marker is where the Shadow Weaver will be spawning. So the plan is Tims and Zal grip the 2 Shadowcasters up north and stack them with the melee ads, while group 1 and 3 will be killing the Shadow Weaver in the southwest, and group 2 and 4 will be killing the Shadow Weaver in the southeast. Please, this is really important. Last time I did calculation and we lost over 10 seconds there, and that's not acceptable. And remember, every segment when we lose 10 or like even 2 seconds, that stacks up to a minute. After we do this gauntlet, Sani will have every whelp stacked up, and then we're gonna go and jerk him down. The rest we do it as normal. After Sindragoza, if things go smoothly, Wada will be the first guy to get to the teleporter, and we're gonna go to Blade-Wing. Wada, you're gonna pull the whole first back, and you're gonna start dragging them once the whole raid gets there, because you're gonna be the first guy there. Some people will be slacking a bit behind, so try to wait and use your judgment when to move the back. But if the whole raid is there, we go. And remember, everybody, we're moving. I don't want to see mages use Flame Strike. You guys are gonna do living bombs, and then you guys are gonna Arcane Explosion, and to blasting the Horus. The Horus needs to die. If by chance the Horus is up the stairs, you should be all the way in front of it. We're gonna do the dogs and Colossus. Tim's, obviously we prefer to do Colossus first, but if Precious just got there, you should get pressure in the Precious instead, because we're gonna be moving towards Festergut, and Precious is on the right side. We're gonna do Festergut, Rotface, Buttricide. For the Buttricide, we're gonna kill it, and then we're gonna drums and rocket boots down the ram, switch it to BC boots at ASAP. Once we get there, AMTR, if you ended up using the bubble during Buttricide for green ooze in the last phase, then let us know early, so Siny will have to do the next bull. Preferably that you don't get targeted, because you're the best option for the bubble bull. AMTR, then you're gonna use Unholy Wrath as the raid comes in to stun them. We're gonna do Blood Council. For Blood Council, I'm not gonna talk about bosses yet. After Blood Council, you're gonna equip the Gnomish device immediately. This is where we're gonna do things differently. So we're gonna all rocket boots after Council towards the back with the orb. We're gonna kill it, and by the time we kill it, AMTR will be ahead of us. He will bubble pull the back before Blood Queen and drag them to the other ramp, while the whole raid have to hug the wall to the right and go to the boss. Tims, you're not gonna bull the boss until AMTR rocket puts us with Gnomish. Got that, Tims?
Yeah, he calls it and then we...
Yeah, once he's in, we bull. And after we finish Blood Queen, that means the trash is still up there. We're gonna have to do it. One second. One thing I want to mention, Tims, that the trash have knockbacks. I don't want to see anybody get thrown in the middle. Sounds good?
Okay.
And then Snurk will be already going out to activate the teleport, the boss. Snurk, one more thing. Maybe we are slower than Newman with the back, so please do not start the RB until you get confirmation. Like, once you get to the Lich King, say, I'm there, and I tell you talk to him. Sounds good, Snurk?
Yeah.
And don't fuck up the portal this time.
Yeah.
Alright, so now we talked about the trash. We can close this, and we can open the assignment sheets. I'm not gonna go through first boss, I'm not gonna go through Lady Death Whisper. For Sorfang, this is really important. We have limited stuns and abilities for the beast to be slowed. So please, I have every beast with 2 DBS focus target, so please kill them. Snurk and Dan, I have your target as Moon, but I mean not Snurk, Square. Kurgera and Beavern, I have your target as Square, but I have MRT having me Square on me Burma, so it's gonna be unmarked. So Kurgera and Beavern.
For Blood Beasts, the hunters have to choose something that's far away from us.
Okay.
Yeah, they're like constantly on top of us.
Yeah, okay. You can do something away from you and then switch if it gets closer to someone else.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll do Dan on triangle. I mean Thompson. Thompson, I gave you another mark. Sounds good?
Yeah, I will totally not ignore that.
Alright, don't fuck it up. You're on triangle. Going to Dreamwalker. Before Dreamwalker, all the ferals except Wendy, fuck Wendy, will be respecting to Resto. The 2 ferals going inside is Pepsi and Bidish. This is really important. Keep the front portals for the Holy Paladins and the other casters. You can go find your portal as a tree and make sure you get the portals at the back. So less movements for the Paladins. You can use some GCDs while running Druids. Lex, you're not going to have a portal for you, but you're going to be healing from the outside. I'm pretty sure that we're going to phase it, but please focus up. Lex, no portal for you because I don't think you even have 5.5k gear score as Resto. I'm not sure if you fix your gear better, but you didn't send me a screenshot.
5.2. I will prank more than a priest inside, I promise.
You really think?
Yeah.
I find it so fun that he is mispronouncing bees and peace.
Mora, you want to stand outside as Foley?
Yeah, sure.
Alright. So Kimura will stand out, and you're gonna take the portal legs. Don't fuck it up.
Thank you.
I don't think you're gonna out heal 6.5k healer, but sure. Going to Sindragoza, everything is normal. Snurk will SS Siny, and Siny will DI AMTR if AMTR calls for it. AMTR, if you don't need the DI, then you can tell him, so he can DI, for example, a Holy Priest, or a Disc Priest, or the rest of Shaman.
Okay.
Okay? Alright, then we have Fistergut. Fistergut, let's say Rotface first. Rotface, there's nothing to talk about. Hunters will be taking the ooze. Talking about Fistergut, everything has a position. Kirgera always stands on Maria's spot, so I switched Kirgera on Maria's spots this time. So Kirgera, you can stand on the spot you always stand on. Professor Butcherside, we're gonna Lust Opener. We're gonna bush the second intermission without getting oozes. Nothing to talk about. Last time, the green oozes didn't kill the target. So maybe this time, Zal will do the same army, and Kimura, you can use DSAC.
I'm a priest.
Not DSAC. You can use PS like you did last time on the first target. If you get targeted by the red ooze and Butcherside second intermission, you're not gonna run it through the raid. You're just gonna wait for it to get a bit closer to you, and then you're gonna rocket boots away. Make sure when it's retarget, it's far away from us. So don't kite it in the raid, kite it outside, don't grieve. Blood Council was, for the longest time, was our weakest link. Some people can't look at the assignment sheets and know where the fuck to put their feet in. So I fixed the assignment sheets to make it more huggy. So please respect the assignment sheets and don't grieve someone else. Blood Queen, Beavern, you're gonna be getting PI this raid. Beavern, you here?
Yeah.
Alright, so Beavern, you're the only guy that can... don't even use mirrors on Blood Queen trash, okay? You don't need it there, it's just we're gonna do one back. But you're not gonna use mirrors on opener, you're gonna hold your CDs. Once you get bitten, you're gonna send all your CDs with PI. So basically you gain 20-second less of haste, but 25-second less of haste, but you gain 100% more damage with your CDs, if that makes sense. Since you're only getting one PI and you're only using one mirror, Beavern, you can wait till 35% as well, or if your trinkets line up again. Sounds good?
Mm-hmm.
The boss, if two mages get the first two bites, the boss should die in air, with the 30%. Last but not least is Lich King. We're gonna lust. I think we should lust phase 1, and I think we could be able to send it with 6 mages and 2 hunters to 1 roomit with the 30%. Anybody that thinks we should lust last phase instead and play it safe?
Why would we not 1 roomit?
I think we could 1 room it without lust.
Didn't we do that last week?
No, we lost it last phase last week.
Oh, lost it late. Yeah, but it's not 5% damage.
So it's either we lust phase 1 and 1 room it at the end without lust, but that could be risky. But at the same time, we're gonna have lust uptime when the boss hits 10% as well.
My vote is send after first room for this week and see how it goes. Also, if we have a scuffed run to that point, you could send on poll just to see if we one phase without lust.
Alright, well, I'll talk about it once we get there. I have Camp 1 and Camp 2. Please respect your camps. Vasco will be killing the spheres in Camp 2. Hunters will be in the spheres in Camp 1. I'm gonna move. Manasafe, could you remind me to put you in their group?
Yep, I will do.
Or should I just put you in their group from the get-go?
I think it's fine as it is now. I'll just remind you.
Alright. What else? We're gonna have to do phase 2. We're probably gonna get 1 Valk wave. I'm gonna make a judgment call, Tims, if you drag the boss with the after the Valks and keep it to the edge or not.
Yeah.
Guys, remember, if we get 2nd Valk wave, we're gonna have to need the backup stunts to be ready and ready to go. That's pretty much it. I talked about the trash. I talked about bosses. There's nothing else that I didn't cover. If anybody have any question, please let me know.
Remind when do we drum? After every single boss except you?
Say again? Drop what?
Drumming. When do we drum?
Yes.
After every single
We're
boss
drumming.
except
We're drumming after every boss except 2 bosses, Sindragoza and Swordfang. We're gonna drums after we take the portal.
Is drumming phase and group 1?
You are.
Okay, then I didn't bring drums.
It's fine. I'll put someone else. Next gen, you're gonna be in group 1. Alright. Tomorrow will be drumming group 1.
I just want to say something for something because usually the third debuff is fucked up when you do all the taunts.
You want Bob?
Yes, we're gonna bob
Right.
the second debuff.
Alright. Signy, you here? Signy?
Yeah? What?
Alright. And for Swordfang, you're gonna bob Tim's when he calls for it, the tank.
Yep.
Are you sure we're doing it after second? Whether will be the second in threat?
Yeah, because he's gonna taunt on the first one.
Alright. Okay. Okay.
You're gonna unsub. That's so sad.
That sounds
I
good.
mean, we can wing it if there's any chance that I can keep it and then do it on third. It's fine.
No, it's fine. I'm just thinking it's in the first 20 seconds, right? He's gonna taunt. And then he's gonna work with that threat. Okay, it should be fine. Alright.
What
So,
should I listen
Signy,
to today, bro?
you're assigned to save your Bob for Tim's when he has 4 on Swordfang. I'm gonna make a ready check and then a break time. Ready check to just make sure everybody listened, actually.
but I definitely listened.
Fuck you, Thompson. Yeah,
Broad
that's
tradition,
good.
yeah.
Alright, there's gonna be a break, 3 minutes.
Valid 3, we do 1 or 2 portals? How
One
much do we do?
portal. One portal. If we fuck it up, then I'm gonna look at the logs and flame some healers.
When did we lost on Blood Queen?
Opener.
Okay.
But
Or
you...
do you
Yeah,
want
I know, I just...
I think it would be better for
My
you
PC
to
is so
send
loud.
CDs with the buff and with the PI. But it's your call, Beavern.
I'm blasting 920
Yeah, anyway.
RPM my fans right now.
Remind me when we get up there.
Fucking 82 degrees
So
CPU.
do you want me to go ahead in Plague Wing and pull like we're doing guild runs?
Yes, let me see. After Sindragoza, I have the hunters
I'm
bully
gonna
the mob
install
in,
more
Rotway
fans
side, but
soon.
you're gonna go up with Tim's
But,
and try to help him sort
I
things
didn't
out,
have
because Tim's
time.
will be useless.
What?
On the first pack, since Weather will be getting tricks and MDs.
Yeah, both statements were an insult, by the way.
all right, Tim. So you don't have to go meet the Colossus. Kogera will pull it to you. Happy?
One more question, if you don't mind.
Yes.
For Lich King, the infested cooldowns, is it gonna be like MRT, or what do you use?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't tell you, Signy. You're gonna use the Martinos the entire run.
Yeah, okay.
For
Yeah,
every
sure,
boss.
Most bosses are not assigned to anything because AM doesn't do anything.
Man, what aura do you want it by default? Like, first boss is red aura during the thingy, but what else do you want me like? Just switch
Usually-
around, like.
Usually Kong, yeah. Kong and then
Okay.
switch depending on like Lady. You go Frost and then you go back to Kong. So
I'm gonna go
Holy
take a
Pala doesn't have to swap.
piss.
I mean, AM is gonna do Kong's entire run, so that's why I will just switch around.
Yeah, you switch if
profitable.
it's needed
Yeah.
for the boss. Like Lady on the Frostbolt body, you're assigned to AM
Yeah.
and you just
Mhm.
swap to Frost then obviously. And then swap back.
I mean, there is nothing to swap back because the
My
Holy Pala
CPU
is
is
doing Kong
fine.
improved.
My CPU is only at
Oh, I improved Kong.
55 degrees.
Yeah,
Yep.
Ah, okay.
So I will just do the what is the changes.
The Devo in